What's up, guys? This is Krishna117 on Twitter, Tumblr, and Pinterest. I got my stuff today since it is New Comic Book Day. All of them. I don't discriminate. But I'm going to start off this thing with some Shakespeare, because I think Shakespeare really fits the situation right now. A pox on both your houses. Because listen, both people overreacting over nothing. Oh my god. I took something down, I posted on the Facebook page because I was like, I'm going to read this for myself. You can complain. My complaint is one of the arts I think in Action Comics 34 I didn't particularly like. That's it. Art in one of the books. Because the story overall was extremely good. This is a Superman-centric event. Superman supporting cast should probably be in there and be a very important part. You know, plus, you know, there's an alien invasion going on, and as, you know, a warrior, Wonder Woman would probably put the protection of the innocent ahead of having a moment with Superman. Just saying. If you ever watch some horror movies, you know, having sex with them usually means you're gonna die. Dying is like, you know what? I love Clark and I'm happy he's back. And she gave him a kiss at the end. But guess what? Saving the millions and billions and trillions of people on planet Earth were a little bit more important. Warrior. Probably would think like one, right? I know. So enough with everybody else's BS. Let's talk about what really matters. Everything was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the little blue guy. I think his name's Baka or something. It was like Air Baka just throwing Superdoom through this little blue thing from Action Comics, which is Clark's friend. He is so adorable. He's got like a tail like Nightcrawler. He is so cute. And he just got thrown in the air, but that's getting ahead of myself. We're going to start off where we should start off with Superman Woman number 11. Superman Woman Annual number 1. Clark is on his way back. We've got Diana being the coordinator of the ground battle of the invading fleet of Brainiac, which is basically on Earth kicking ass. You've got Hawkman, you've got Hawkman and Green Arrow and Speedy and all of them fighting to keep these things out all over the world. And Diana's coordinating from the Watchtower. She gets down there, she starts ripping people apart. I'm like, there we go, girl, being badass. Meanwhile, Clark's out in space near Mars fighting Cyborg Superman. And he's like insulting Superdoom. I'm like, you're insulting Superdoom. You know he's got a one-liner up in there for you. Just he's got it waiting for you. So he kind of doesn't defeat Cyborg Superman, but he does take him out enough so that he can go towards Earth. And inside Clark's head, we've got another interaction between him and Superdoom. Him and Doomsday having a conversation. I love Superdoom. He is hilarious. He makes it worth reading because he's a smartass. I was like, I'm a smartass too. That's why we get along. But you see him, Clark's like, you know, Kara has taught me how to control my anger, so we need to go. And Darkseid's like, yeah, go, Clark. I'm sure everything will be fine. And he's like, I'm gonna kill everybody. You know, Clark kind of has this struggle, and Batman and Clark's lady scientist friend, I don't remember her name, but she's helpful. They were trying to get the kryptonite out of the atmosphere, and Clark gets control after getting his head stomped inside Clark's mind, getting crushed by Doomsday, and all of a sudden stuff goes. Clark kind of gets control of himself. So while all this is happening in his head, you've got Diana, who actually steps in Berserker God mode, Clark's ass, and it's like, don't make me do this. You made me promise that if it went too far, don't become a monster to me. Do not become another monster that I have to kill. And he gains control of himself. It was really beautiful. She cried. She's like, don't make me do this. I'm like, that right there was it was very beautiful. But then, you know, beautiful moment goes up in smoke when you've got other problems, big problems, alien invasion problems, and that takes us into the Action Comics Annual, where we get to see Baka. I want to say it's Braka or Baka. It's the blue guy with the tail like Nightcrawler that walks around naked, that becomes this big cat alien thingy. Like oh my god, this Cringer turns into Battle Cat. Yes, he kind of looked like Battle Cat from He-Man. That's what it was. So Clark, while this is all going on, Gotham's going shit first. Gotham's gone. Gotham's going down. Not good. Batman's like, oh fuck, they took out Gotham. Lex is out. It's just not looking good. So Clark goes in, shit goes down, and Lois shows up. I will give them props. I'm not a particularly big Lois fan or Lois fan in general, but I like that they're trying to do something with her, which is really cool. Just not the red tornado thing. Just no. But other than that, it's fine. But she shows up and Clark kind of actually gets through to her. He kind of does. And she's like, I believe in Clark. I believe in Superman. And Brainiac kind of loses a little bit of the control that's going on in the brain thing. He beats up that Corbin guy. I was like, thank you. Because he's just a floating head. Just beat him up, Clark. Let out. So, that kind of worked. Lois Lane's kind of regaining control of herself, her own body, which is very nice. There was actually a very touching moment where it's like, you're my friend. I'm like, people like, oh, Clovis isn't coming back, people. Just clear. He's going home with Big Mama to the fortress. Oh, it's still kind of beat up now. But they're going to have, when they have a moment, it's going to be between him and Wonder Woman. Not Lois. That kind of moment. Super snoo. But, you see that he's like, you're my friend. And he's like, that's the thing. It's like Wonder Woman said in a previous, I think in Justice League, where he was helping Lois, and Diana really literally said, I could not love him anymore. I didn't think I could love him more, but then he goes and helps his friend. That to me says so much about her character. She's like, I'm above this stuff. He's your friend. Like, Lois is your friend, Clark. You help your friends. That you wouldn't be Superman. I wouldn't love you if you didn't do that. So I'm like, I think it worked. Because Lois and Diana are switching roles. Diana's becoming the love and Lois is becoming the friend. And the way they're transitioning it, it's very nice. You see that they're like brothers in arms. And you're my friend. No, leave no man behind. So that's that. And then we go into Action Comics 34, which was like the shit hitting the fan. Clark kind of starts to, he doesn't lose control, but he kind of taps into the doomsday thing, because hell, if it's there, use it. Use it. I hope he stays around, because we all know that I think Darkseid Wars are coming. I want to see Superdoom fight Darkseid. Just know, how awesome would that be? Pretty awesome. So, in Action Comics 34, we kind of see the fleet kind of get destroyed. Clark's back in control. He's kicking ass. He's saving people. He's like, Big Papa's back! And he's here to whoop somebody's ass. So he's taking out people. The League is taking down the fleet of Brainiac. Dinah takes something from the fortress. They open up the Phantom Zone, which is like not good. We know what's in the Phantom Zone. Nothing good ever comes out of the Phantom Zone. Except for Zod. But we like Zod because he's evil, but nothing good comes out of the Phantom Zone. And when they kind of have like this moment, Diana and Lois have a moment, and it is adorably cute. Lois is like, you're touching me. You're touching me? I have those moments too, Lois. I don't like people touching me neither. It's horrible. I'm like, if you try to hug me, I will give you the evilest face ever. But like, don't touch me. Not that I don't like you, just don't touch me. Don't do hugs. And Diana's like, welcome back. And he's like, welcome back, Clark. Gives him a kiss. I was like, aw, that's sweet. But as always, they're superheroes, and there are bigger, badder things that should be more important. Like protecting people. Because the issue ends with Mogul. And one of Zod's, I can't think of the big silent guy that was Zod, comes out. And they're like, we're here. Let's wreck some shit up. So that's where it kind of ends. To me, I enjoyed it. I really did. There was one art in the Action 34 I didn't particularly like towards the end. Whoever did the last half, just, you draw people weird. And I just like, it wasn't pleasing to my eye. But other than that, I have no real gripes. If you don't like how he did Wonder Woman, understand. Warrior, space battle, protecting people more important than being, the emotional Diana that we know. Because, soldiers, War mode. When you're in action mode and you're in war mode, you have to put emotions and things behind you to focus on the task at hand. So the task at hand is saving people's lives. So that, to me, is not a gripe. She needed to be sword swinging lady. Sorry. I was like, your dog is cute. I love Crypto. He was adorable. But there's more things that are rather more important. Saving the billions of people that are about to get destroyed by an alien invasion. So that's just my thing. As I said, I'm not a fan of Chloe, and I'm sitting there saying I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed reading it. If you didn't pick up Action Comics, either of them, because there was not enough Wonder Woman or wasn't enough Superman, you're just as petty as the people that I make fun of who hate Superman and Wonder Woman. Because you're behaving just as they do, because there wasn't enough of what you wanted. It was good. I was entertained. It was full of action. There was heart. Just because it wasn't between Superman and Wonder Woman, there was one. When she told him, don't become a monster. That, if you ever read Wonder Woman, you see the shit she fights. Good God. She fights scary things. Big, scary monsters, gods, demons. You're like, that's got to be the worst job ever. Because you fight things that normal people, Batman fights like Lex Luthor and like, robbers. He doesn't have to fight gods. He doesn't have to deal with gods. He doesn't have to deal with demons and monsters and herpes and all that scary shit. He has to deal with regular people that might have psych powers. God's different than people with psych powers. Just throwing it out there. That moment to me was very beautiful because she's like, she's seen some shit. If you've read Brian Azzarello's stuff, you know she has seen some stuff that's messed up. She's like, I don't want to deal with this. Please don't become what I have to fight. Don't make me have to take you out. And that was a beautiful thing where she's like about to cut off. She's about to go off his head, and he's like, I'm back. And she's like, oh, thank God. You just imagine she's going, oh God, thank God. I really was gonna have to feel bad if I had to kill you. Really, I miss you because you're too cute. So, as I said at the beginning, a pox on both of you if you're sitting there judging stuff that are just like, it was good. Just read it and enjoy. Just know that it is very Chloe heavy. Not Chloe like dating, but it's very heavy with Lois Lane because you got to resolve that she is possessed by Brainiac and you've got to end it sometime. So they focused on it. This is a Superman-centric story arc and a Superman event. And guess what? When the Wonder Woman one comes, are you guys going to complain that there's too much Diana? There's too much in her family in this. There's too many gods and too many monsters and not enough Superman? No, you're not. So don't do the same to her. Everything in this is a give and take. Give and take. Real relationships are give and take. It's not take, or give, or it's all about me. It's one on, one off. That's how it works. And when we get them together and the war is, when this stuff with Doom is over, then it'll be the right time to do a beautiful Super Wonder moment with them together, being intimate in some type of way, them going on a date together, them just relaxing, taking a breather, because right now there is shit going down. There is no time for that. People do that. Listen, horror movies, you do that shit, you're gonna die. You're dying in like matter of minutes. After that, you're dead. Just know, you're dead. Dying as a warrior and priorities are priorities, and saving people's lives is a little more important than having a moment with your boyfriend. You might love him, you might be so excited that he's there, but you need to focus on what's important. What heroes would focus on, which is saving people. So, as I said, if you have not picked up Wonder Woman and the Superman Wonder Woman Annual Action 34, please pick it up. It's really good. Give a shout out to Charles Soule and Mr. Pock for being awesome, and Jack Herbert because we saw his Wonder Woman and she is beautiful. I liked it. I thought it was pretty. She looked very beautiful. I can't wait to see his Superman. I just know. It's not going to be drop dead sexy like Kenneth Rockford, which we all just raw. His Superman's so beautiful. But we're in for a treat with Jack when his stuff comes, and he does the first thing. I think it's October, I believe. I believe it's in October because September is an event. So I think it's October or November is when we get to see Jack kind of take control of the one issue. Hopefully he gets to stay. And just read it and enjoy. Don't overanalyze. Just read it. Just read it and accept it for what it is. Accept that they're taking Lois into the friend zone, and Big Mama gets to take him to sleep. She gets to go sleep and cuddle up next to big Superman. So that's my review. Just remember, it's just comics. Don't take things too seriously, because when you do, you take the fun out of reading it. Just zap all the fun out. And we don't read just to zap the fun out or to judge people on how they write characters that are not real. Each person has their own way of writing the character, and each person has an appropriate time to emphasize a particular part of this person's character, about this character's male character. So, Warrior Wonder Woman is needed at this time. Emotional Wonder Woman, kind of not. Really, she's not needed right now. You need Battle Wonder Woman, because Mogul's a dick, and I do know he's not nice. He's not too nice, so just wait. Next week we're gonna get Superman 1 number 11. So there's still, I think, one or two more issues of Doom. Plus there's a Supergirl crossover, which I have yet to figure out why. But okay. There's only a few more things left, and then we are going to probably get after all this chaos, we're gonna get a breather and a Super Wonder intimate moment. So just wait and stop overreacting over nothing. Because I went to the store and was like, everybody makes it sound like it's the end of the world and it's the apocalypse. It's not. It's a good read. You'll enjoy yourself. It's action-packed. There's great scenes. There's character development with the character I don't particularly even like. I don't like her. Just, I prefer Wonder Woman. If I could be a superhero, it would be Wonder Woman. The outfit's cute, and Berserker God Mode would be awesome. So, go pick it up digitally or at your local comic book store, and just enjoy. See you guys soon. Bye.